After leaving Donna Wade's home, the group moves to another project. Later that day, the group meets Melvin Assay, a retired Vietnam veteran and former rodeo rider who suffers from an infection in his legs and mold in his lungs.
I waited in to get my dog out of the house and got an infection in my legs.
Are you better? Is your infection all better now?
No, I'm still battling with it. And, I don't make white cells and I don't make blood platelets, and my blood isn't hot. And I got mold in my lungs.
I think they're going to be more blessed tomorrow with what we're going to do for the fellow that we're doing it for. I think they're going to feel more appreciated, more gratitude. Yeah.
And like Mr. Rick was talking to him about like anything, like he just seemed really open and he really wants our help.
I have prosthesis.
You do?
That's why I have trouble with the walking.
The group arrives at Melvin's house, ready to make a handicap rail. As they begin to take measurements, they make sure Mikey is the project manager.
Yeah, he was the leader for Mr. Assay's ramp project, and like me and him kind of helped everyone else out, just with the basic stuff. And Mr.
And with him being carpentry, I know if I was in his position, I would want this project manager position. So he did a really good job.
Melvin, okay, he used to be a cowboy. Well, he still is. He still wears the cowboy boots and everything. But he used to like ride in rodeo. So that was kind of cool that, you know, we shared that connection right there. And then we got to talking about horses and about cows and about farms. And I think I did more talking than I did working, but.
It'll be great. Really appreciate you guys.
Of course. We're so happy we could do this for you.
That night, the group has devotion, an activity where the group talks about their experiences and how it relates to God. It's not all fun and games for Pastor Scot, however, when the kids pull a prank on the adults.
Toilet paper too?
Do you like me and Jen's handiwork?
I like it.
Oh, wow.
We should write this Mary on the back.
Now since you did that, the adults have to take it off. Because it wasn't there.
Me and Jen can see it. I just wrapped it.
Oh, we did.
That's pretty good, guys.
If Miss Polly hadn't told them. Thank you.
I didn't even get up in time for Zumba. I have no idea.
Finally, the group was able to finish, and they proceed to reflect on what they did the week.
Well, we started off at 100 plus with sweat pouring everywhere. We ended up with upper 80s, sweat still pouring, but everybody give it their all. There was not one person that stood beside on the sidelines and said, I'm not going to do that. Everybody pitched in no matter what we were doing, whether it was picking up trash, weeding the garden, hanging the drywall, cutting the wood, pulling nails, whatever it was. Everybody jumped in at the same time.
I'm not one of the kids, and I'm older than the adults, but the kids accept me and make fun of me, but it's all in fun, and I just enjoy watching them grow.
It's a different experience. It's so much fun to be able to work with these kids, and well, not really kids, but young adults, and to actually see them grow.
I have just gotten so much closer to God, and this imprint, the imprint that has left for me is, especially Donna's family. I realized that I have a better life than I take my life for granted pretty much. I have a house over my head that doesn't have mold in it, that has dry walls, and I'm not living in a hotel room with my whole family. So this trip has just helped me realize that I shouldn't take my life for granted.
In fact, it was just like, I felt like we did something this week, and most times I just sit around, do nothing all day, and this week it just felt like we were helping people and like getting to know people better and building friendships that shall last for a long time.
Oh, great to impact them, because I feel like every time that man walks down the ramp we made for him, or every time they look at their walls that we put up for them, they'll think about how much like we came all the way down here to do this, and how much like we wanted to, and how much we wanted to help, and how like that's how God loves us, is how we showed like love to them.
So, Pastor Scott, you ready to do the interview? Pastor Scott.
Oh, are we on?
Well, Amber, what would your brother be at dinner? My first idea at dinner time was that they're saying, oh, Pastor Scott's got their birthday. That candle was pretty amazing. It was. Boom. Flowered, blossomed, and it did. And there it was.
Just say something.
I love Jesus.
Okay.
They didn't even have the camera rolling.
Get us rolling off. Go.
Pastor Scott, how do you feel about this?